I think it kind of raises the question, what can we do? What is our responsibility? Is it to criticize a publicity stunt that maybe if we were in the same position, we might have taken from a different angle? But you give me a ticket to the Met Gala, you bet your ass I'm going to pull something and make news. So, can I hate her for that? No. But do I think that that's necessarily well placed? No, I think it's more funny. When I saw it, I started laughing. She's wearing a dress that's ridiculously expensive as well.
Which she probably got for free.
Yeah, it's probably an endorsement. But, regardless, I think that she's got the hill that she's trying to die on out there. She's always talking about, anti-conservative, we're doing this, we need to care for people, we need to do da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But, I think that she just toes the party line, just like Ted Cruz does for the Republicans, just like Donald Trump did for the Republicans. Although, what's interesting is him and Biden, both, these last two presidents, have flip-flopped on so many issues that people obviously don't even realize that are the antithesis of the party that they currently subscribe to. So that's quite interesting. But hey, AOC can do whatever the hell AOC wants to do. Yeah. I didn't elect her. I wouldn't elect her. I don't live in New York. I could care less. Except for that, no, you got my attention. Nice little publicity stunt. Sounds like you took a line out of either 48 Laws of Power or Trust Me, I'm Lying by Ryan Holiday.
She is a politician now.
That is true.
Rhetoric is the bedrock
through and through
of politics.
And how did AOC get into politics from being a bartender some 18 months prior to being in politics?
Idea. If I were to guess and sound like a conspiracy theorist, I would say that, these organizations, these three-letter entities, they have copious amounts of data on people and psych profiles, and they kind of comb through things, and every now and again they see an opportunity, they see a light in somebody. Yep. It's kind of like the White Rose in Mr. Robot, seeing that there's a couple of pieces on the chessboard that if they just nudge the right way could really pop. Some people call it being placed, some people call it being tapped, being selected. In music industry, they call it being a plant. But I think if somebody has the right background experience, you see that their opinions or the algorithms are signaling certain virtues that they like to espouse. And it doesn't hurt if somebody on paper looks qualified by having another piece of paper that says that they're qualified for something. Because at the end of the day, politics is always about optics. And so you need the right blend of that. And, what better way than to take a young minority? Because remember, at this time, too, it wasn't necessarily I'm not going to say there wasn't an emphasis on the black, quote-unquote, spectrum of color, but it was definitely a period where there was a lot of empathy being broadcast for Hispanics and Latino people because of the border and all these, perceptions on how these people are being caged and all this, that, and the third. So it's like, cool, we already know, let's push her right now. We'll placate with the black folks by putting this, caramel vice president in office. But for right now...
Who locked up more black people than anyone ever has.
So, it's like we must keep in mind that politics is a game that never ends,
it's the chessboard, and it's got an infinite timeline. It's kind of like karma. As long as there's government entities, there's going to be politics, and everyone's playing the long game. The individuals that are in power are not the ones sitting talking to us on the TV.
Absolutely not.